hog for the show. I love my small boat and going out. Fishing and on outdoor adventures are what I love most. From the shore or the kayak, I'll chase every coast. I'll give you advice on your boat and your gear. Whether near or far, I'll try to make things clear. Sea hog boats are my passion and pride. With history and tips, I'll be your guide. My samurai flies with the Thorax's might. Fishing the northwest from dawn till night.
Hello and welcome back to the Hogfather channels down on Cleveley's beach. Not sure how the sound's going to work out on this one because I'm using my new DJI microphones with the little muff on. Going to my usual worm place. Got the bluefin Big 5 match on the breakwater in Holyhead this Saturday. Really looking forward to that. I'm going to get myself a few worms just in case there's no rag about when we get to Anglesey, but I'm assured there will be. I am a little early. My tide's not till about 8 o'clock, so yeah, let's see what's about. Got me my bait pump from Bennett Fleetwood, a JC Stutch. It does need a new silicone bung, to be fair, and I have been down Ben and got one, but I haven't fitted it yet, so I'm hoping it will be okay, but we'll soon see. For those who don't know, that's where I am, the old Mulvern nursing home. That's where I live over there, just straight across the road from the beach. So let's go and see if we can get some worms. Quick one while I'm walking down to the sea. There's not many cod about there, these shores these days, but just so you know, the biggest cod I've had off this shore is this little patch of rough ground here. Now it's quite a big tide today, super moon about, but this is always exposed at low water. But at high water, if you anchor off these beds here, or this patch of rough ground, as you can see there's not much rough ground on the whole beach, but if you anchor off here, that's where I got my biggest cod in the last couple of years. Don't know what they call this, but it's yeah, a lovely bit of rough ground. Sand had eroded from this area, so there's a little bit more of it exposed than normal, but obviously bait and so forth congregate in these areas, and yeah, it's the only bit of feature you sort of get. Now I was anchored up here, which is only there, as anyone who knows the area. I was anchored up here in about, I don't know, 15, 16 feet of water, casting off the back of the boat, and yeah, pulled in, I think it were close, it was just over £6. I'm going to say close to 7, but I don't think it was. I think it was more just over £6. I'm just getting to the water now. Now this is further in. I'm about an hour early, to be fair, because the worm beds are just the other side of this, so I'm going to have to walk that way a bit and get to that other side. I've only got my little wellies on, so don't think I'll get across there, but yeah, that's where the worm beds are. Now, Fyle Coast, if your low tide is less than 1.8 meters, you will get worms here. Sorry if I don't know that in feet, 5 feet, whatever it is, 1.8, you know, it's 6 feet, isn't it? Yeah, if your low tide is less than 1.8 meters, then you'll get worms straight out from here, and you'll get them pretty much all the way to the Norbreck Castle over there in the distance. Right, I'll get back to you in a bit when I'm actually doing some pumping. Catch you in a bit. Right, well, I'm having to walk an awful lot further than I expected, because this channel is quite deep still, which just shows to show I'm alright because it's an outgoing tide, but just how easy it is for people to get stuck in here. I can't even cross here, it's too deep, so I'm gonna have to walk all the way around, which is not ideal. Only worming until it gets to dusk, so I normally walk straight down, but obviously not today. This channel and this area of rough is huge, so any of you shore fishermen out there, get yourself fishing this mark. It's full of razor clam shells, crabs, all sorts. So where there's food, there are fish. Bit snaggy, I should imagine, but nothing a rotten bottom wouldn't sort you out. Right, might eventually get to these worm beds very shortly. Already got a welly full of water, misjudging it, but yeah, catch you in a bit. Now, I am still early, but there is one or two casts about. Hope you can see them. There you go. Simple as that. That's a black, that. I had a couple of blow up to now, but that's a decent black. There you go. Another decent black there. 2 pumps, 2 worms. And there's a difference, that's a blow lug. So I'm going to get what I can tonight. Sorry, I've got me, I'm on a tripod here. It's going to be a bit early yet, but hope you get the gist of it. I try not to walk on the casts, but they're there on the floor. See if I can set you up. That hit a stone. Obviously nothing in that one, typical. And there you go. Nice big another black there. So they're appearing as the tide sets up. I'm gonna grab a few of these, keep you with me. Look at that. 2 pumps, 2 worms. Three pumps, 3 worms. Now, I haven't bought worm for a while. 4 pumps, 4 worms. But I bought some not so long back. And they were £6 a wrap. Now, I understand cost of living, all that malarkey, but it's not hard. Get yourself a decent bait pump. A bit shallow that one, cut it in half. But yeah, these bait pumps from Ben at Fleetwood Fishing Supplies, sorry if I'm not in shot, they're about 70-80 quid. And they're fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Said in previous videos, I usually, or notoriously, always pumped with a Shakespeare LV, but I've moved across to one of these. Just remember, you do need some washing up liquid. I'm not very good with these. It's a lovely night down here. Sorry for the breathing. I've had a bit of a man flu. It's got on my chest. So, yeah, I won't show you too many. They do seem to be closer to the water. So, let me point to you at this beautiful Cleveley's beach. In Anglesey, there's not much black lug about. I tend to use rag and blow lug. So who knows, but any worm's better than no worms. Once you've gutted them, they are a bit lazy, so you can leave them on the beach for a bit, then put them in your bucket. Don't know whether I'm still in shot here. Oh, a little bit too deep there. Get used to it. Once you've pumped a few, you'll find out how shallow, deep, what sort of angle you have to go onto. I'm not pumping for long tonight. Like I said, I was planning to, but I just can't shake this this man flu. Passed it on to my poor lady wife, who, as you all know, is going through all sorts of cancer and chemo stuff. So she ended up in A&E with it, so it's not the nicest. Hopefully I'll get some footage out of all this, or might be just me moving the camera around and you're seeing absolutely nothing. It's very, very stony here. I need to wait for the tide to go out a little bit, but yeah, it's going dark, so remember to pick your worms up, because these bloody seagulls, I mean, I must admit I do have a soft spot for seagulls, which most people don't understand, but having grown up by the seaside all my life, doesn't seem home unless I can hear seagulls. I'm just sort of pottering around until the proper bed's exposed. A bit of a worm, seagulls can have that. You always hear a little sound change when the worm goes up the pump. Hopefully my tracky bottoms aren't falling down, and then I'm showing you my electrician's art. Yeah, I am still a little early, but hopefully you get the gist of it. Well, that's me back at the house. My battery ran out. It got dark. It got dark before the worm beds really appeared, to be honest. And to be honest, I was sick of sniffling and coughing, and it can't be nice over the microphone, so I called it a night. I got about 30-40 black and about 20 swimmers, so it'll do if there's no rag about in Anglesey this weekend. If there is rag about, I'm going to give it to some of the juniors, see if it does any good for them. Hopefully it came across all right. As like I say, it was a new test on my microphone this evening, and also it was the first time I've used a tripod rather than a head cam. So hopefully it's okay, and if you do like what I do, sorry about sniffing again, sorry, it is this man flu, but if you do like what I do, please like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want to do. It does help. I do enjoy doing things, and I'll catch you on the breakwater on Saturday. Fishing competition down for bluefin Big 5, so see you this weekend.